Dear students, good morning. In the previous video, we started the chapter from the diary of Anne Frank, and in this chapter, I told you Annie thought that no one would like to read the diary of a 13-year-old girl. She wanted to write the diary as she felt a great need to do so. She wanted to lighten her burden. She thought a diary is just like a dear and sincere friend. One can express one's heart in a diary. She did not have such a friend, so she thought of writing the diary. Although she had a good family and a number of friends, but she could talk to them about ordinary things only. In the diary, she found a real friend. She called this friend Kitty. Now see, since no one could understand a word of my stories to Kitty, if I were to plunge right in, and I would better provide a brief sketch of my life, much I dislike doing so. Now, Annie felt that a brief sketch of her life was necessary so that he or she can understand of her stories given in the diary. Now see, my father, the most adorable, lovable father I have ever seen, didn't marry my mother until she was 36 and she was 25. My sister Margot was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. Now, she says that her father is the most loving person. He didn't marry her mother until he was 36 years. When her father became 36 years old and her mother was 25 at that time, they married. And she had a sister also named Margot, who was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. I was born on 12th June 1929 and Annie Frank born on 22nd June. Do underline. I lived in Frankfurt until I was 4. Until I was 4. She lived in Frankfurt when she was only 4 years old. My father immigrated, went and started living in another country, to Holland in 1933. Now, her father started to live in Holland in 1933. My mother added Hollander Frank. Do underline. Her mother name is added Hollander Frank. Went with him to Holland in September. While Margaret and I were sent to Aachen to stay with our grandmother. Now, she told that she with her sister went to Aachen so that they could live with their grandmother. Margot went to Holland in December and I followed in February when I was plunked down, put down in a casual way on the table as a birthday present for Margot. And now I was sent to Aachen. She went to live with her grandmother and her sister also. Margot went to Holland in December and Annie also followed them in February. I started right away at the Montessori Nursery School. I stayed there until I was 6, at which time I started in the first form. In the 6th form, my teacher was Mrs. Kupres, the headmistress. At the end of the year, we were both in tears as we had a heartbreaking farewell. Now, she said that she started to go to Montessori Nursery School and till 6 years when her age is 6 till she stayed there at in the 6th form. My teacher was Mrs. Kupras. Mrs. Kupras, who was the headmistress, was her teacher. At the end of the year, we were both in years. They were very sad. As the end, we means Mrs. Kupras, and Annie, both were very sad, and they gave heartbreaking farewell. In the summer of 1941, Grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, so my birthday passed with little celebration. And in 1941, when it was summer, grandmother fell ill because she had an operation, and so my birthday passed with little celebration. There was no celebration of his birthday. Grandma died in January 1942. In 1942, her grandmother died. No one knows how often I think of her and still love her. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other, and Grandma's candle was lit along with the rest. At that time, Annie had great love for her grandmother. In 1941, the grandmother fell ill. She had to be operated. She died in 1942. Annie lit a candle in the memory of her grandmother on her own birthday that year. The four of us are still doing well. The four of us are still doing well, and that brings me to the present date of 20 June 1942 and the solemn dedication of my diary. Now see questions. Why does Annie provide a brief sketch of her life? Why does? Because Annie wants to write her diary in a different way. She provides a brief sketch about her life in it. She thinks it will help people to understand the diary in a better way. Next is, what tells you that Annie loved her grandmother? Annie loved her grandmother very much. She often thought of her after her death. Annie's grandmother fell ill in 1941. Annie did not celebrate her birthday that year with great show of happiness. Annie lit only one candle in the memory of her grandmother on her own birthday after grandmother's death. Now see next part. Now on that day she had written the diary, Saturday 20 June 1942. Dearest Kitty, our entire class is quaking in its boots. See this phrase, quaking in its boots. It means shaking with fear and nervousness. The reason, of course, is the forthcoming meeting in which the teacher decide who will move up to the next form and who will be kept back. Half the class is making beds. Jean and I laugh ourselves silly foolishness at the two boys behind us, Cian and Jacques, who have staked their entire holiday savings on their bed. Now, our whole class was very nervous because of the fear. The reason was that they were thinking whether they would be promoted to another class or not. I laugh ourselves silly at the two boys behind us, Cian and Jacques. These are the names of two boys who have staked their entire holidays savings on their bed. They were making bets if they will go in the next class or not. From morning to night, it's you are going to pass, no I amn't, yes you are, no I amn't. These are the comments of the students. Even G is pleading, requesting, glances, look, and my angry outburst can't calm them down. They were continuously talking and discussing about that who will go or who will not go. If you ask me, there are so many dummies that about a quarter